Rolex Rings is the first corporate on our radar today. If you pull up a chart, you'll realize that from April lows, the stock has gone up over 20%. And the company, in their recent note to investors post the Q1 call, said that they have secured multiple new orders in the last 2 years. And there's a very strong momentum in the export business. Almost 60% of their business actually comes from the export market. Hiren Dilipbhai Doshi, who's the Chief Financial Officer at Rolex Rings, joins us now to discuss their business outlook. Mr. Doshi, good morning and thanks for joining in. Since 60% of your business comes from the export market, I want to talk about that first. What kind of a recovery have you seen in markets like Europe? And you did mention that you've acquired some new customers there. Can you give us more details on that? What is the quantum of the new customers that you've acquired?
Very good morning, madam. Thanks a lot for giving me an opportunity on this early morning. Ma'am, as you know that this year has started with a positive note, but the tense atmosphere or confrontation because of Russia and Ukraine, still the certain markets are under pressure, and we are getting some kind of reduction from our existing customers. But at the same time, I would like to inform you, and as you rightly said, that we are getting new orders or we are getting new customers into our customers' portfolio, and that contributes towards the EV segment, industrial and heavy commercial vehicles, and even the bearing ring segment. We expect something good turnaround maybe by end of this fiscal or the last quarter of this fiscal. Though we were able to, maintain or achieve a growth of 3 to 5% on last couple of quarters, we would be there on low teen growth or a double-digit growth in this fiscal FY24. But very much bullish for the FY25 and 26 and expecting and envisaging high teen growth.
Okay, so high teen growth in FY25 and 26, but low teens growth is what you're looking at in FY24. Got that. But you started by saying that there's some reduction in orders that you're seeing in the export markets. Can you just tell us what exactly are you facing in terms of, a reduction there? Can you just give us the numbers? I mean, what are the export orders currently that you're looking at, the total order book in the export market, and what is the order visibility like by the end of the year?
See, when I say reduction, that is, from a particular region, particular continent. As you know, Europe is in bit under pressure, and we are getting some reduction from that particular market. But at the same time, from the other overseas US market, we are getting quite good response. We are able to achieve, new customers over there, and which will compensating my, loss of existing business with my current customers. And we expect that to revive maybe by end of this fiscal. And currently, I am facing, 15 to 20% reduction in my existing customer business. But at the same time, the business from the new customer, the new program, what we have been awarded, there we are compensating, and it is even more than 20% loss.
So, Hiren, hi, good morning. So exactly that. I think in the last conference call, you had said that there was a US company, OEM, where you started to supply out of their plants in Mexico, etc. But has that happened? Has that started? You said that will happen later this year.
Yeah.
Has that started?
Yes, it has started, and it will ramp up. It will take maybe 8 to 10 months to reach their peak level. But we have already started the initial supply, and touchwood, we got very good response in terms of quality and precision level, and we are expecting a good momentum maybe in the next 6 months from that customer.
Could you tell us what potentially could be the size of this customer? Because you mentioned that they're one of the largest groups in the US. Could it be a very significant one, which changes things materially for your business? And two, this US, the auto strike in the US, is that having any impact? Because that is getting expanded to more and more plants. Is that a bit of a hit?
No, touchwood, let me tell you, at certain plant, at certain region, some kind of disturbance practically would not impact us much, because we have expanded our wings in various categories and various segments and various regions. So touchwood, we didn't face any kind of indication from our customers as far as the current strike or maybe any other disturbances. In terms of the order volume, what you were talking for that particular customer, at the peak level, it it would be crossing somewhere about 125 crore business annually.
125 crores of revenues annually?
Yes.
Okay.
But at the level of that, which may be down the line 12 to 14 months, because it will gradually ramp up. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Hi, Mr. Doshi. You don't talk to us very often, so let's try to pull in a couple of numbers. You have that solar plant that's going to get commissioned, right? And I think takes your total capacity to around 16 megawatt. That's expected to save, I think, 12 to 13 crores approximately. So will that get commissioned in this month? I think in October is where you were guiding for. And what does that mean in terms of a margin guidance? I think you were talking about early 20s earlier. So fill us in with the savings as well as the margin guidance.
Yeah, as far as solar plant is concerned, partially it has already been commissioned in the month of February 23 only, and the remaining would be completed by end of October 23. And we will be getting, cost benefit or in terms of overall power cost reduction to the extent of 25% of my existing cost, which might be, rupees 15 odd crores. So that would be there. And
what does it mean? Margins, yeah.
Yeah, margins, definitely it's our consistent and continuous efforts and endeavor to, get the orders, or rather tap the new customers who are offering, or rather who need more value-added products. So definitely those kind of products will fetch better margin. And at the other side, we are also consistently making our efforts to reduce our cost by various measures. So definitely the margins, what we have been just declaring for last couple of years, it would be there, and we expect a bit better in the coming fiscal.
Okay, one just very quick question. What is the contribution of electric vehicles to your overall business now, and how much can you grow it to?
As of now, that range is 7 to 9% of my overall revenue, and our target by FY25 to touch somewhere about 15% as far as EV and hybrid vehicles.
All right, all the best with that. Thanks a lot for joining in. That's Rolex Rings, has been a big performer, up 20% from the recent April lows. But let's